How do I soothe itchy scalp, specifically the crown area? It's always been a troubled area for me when I used to relax it. I've tried almost everything from sulfate-free shampoos to apple cider rinse. I've also tried tea tree oil, honey, olive oil, etc., but to no avail. Tea tree, peppermint, sweet orange oil are all great things for your scalp area. I'm curious to know how long your scalp is been, or your wash and go styles, or your protective styles, how long your hair has been sitting. You know, oftentimes we forget that our scalp is our skin. And if you don't manipulate your scalp and your or your skin daily, then it starts to itch, right? So don't find it alarming that your scalp is, if not being manipulated frequently, will itch. It's just dry skin and needs to be manipulated, and you need circulation. So oftentimes your itchy scalp can be due to it either not being shampooed or co-washed frequently, or a week's worth of a style that has gone by and you have not manipulated your scalp. Manipulating your scalp just means bringing circulation to your skin, and using some essential oils such as tea tree, sweet orange oil, sage, basil are all things that are deep cleansing and antifungal that help to normalize your scalp without clogging your pores. So try those, and don't try to get a week out of a wash and go, and prep your hair with oils and butters before you do your protective styles. So I hope that helps. Oh, and I forgot to say, also the season that you're in. You know, some of you can remember when you move from summer to fall, and that day that all of a sudden the moisture gets sucked out of the air, and or you may live in a dry climate year round, but on the East Coast, we know that day that it goes from summer to winter or summer to fall, and all the moisture's been sucked out of the air. And what's the first thing to get dry on your body is your lips, right? And so you know winter is bad for naturally dry hair, or naturally dry, kinky, or curlier textures. And why? Because there's no moisture in the air. So your skin, your lips, it's all of a sudden you need chapstick every day, right? Every time, all day long, you need to use chapstick. Well, think about it. Your lips get dry whether your hair is the driest thing on your body. And so if it doesn't get lubricated and or protected through proper wash and go styling or protective styling, which I think are more applicable in the winter season, because also who wants to mess up a wash and go style when in hat season, is making sure that your hair stays lubricated through the heavier, fattier oils, in addition to your scalp being dry, where your hair gets very dry. So the fattier, heavier oils like castor oil, lanolin, avocado oil, shea butter are all great things for your hair to protect it from the arid, dry climate. So I hope that helps.